Hello friends, I am back again to speak about my treatment. Since the last time I spoke with you, I have had yet more doctors call me. Seems like I have quite a few doctors calling me on a daily basis. So this video blog is working. Now this recent doctor who has caught my attention says that there is a process. It's called a shock treatment process, in which they hook me up. They put all these sensors on my body and on my head, most of them around the top part of my head, around the brain area, but there are, sensors throughout the entire body down to the feet, in which they shock me 132 times. They say, although this would get rid of the crazy, he says, although I will suffer, my emotional senses will suffer. He says I will become sad when I'm happy and happy when I'm sad. I will not have control of my emotions, he says. So that, that's something. That makes me think, do I want to risk this? Not having control of my emotions. It's something to think about. Okay? So, I'm thinking, how would I respond to possibly a person, a friend, passing away? That's not something I like to think about, but it is a fact in life that people do leave this earth. Which, as a matter of fact, just this week, I sadly did have a friend pass away. Her name is Lucille, and we were having lunch with each other. She was drinking one of those canned Lipton lemon iced teas, and she started coughing and coughing, and she said it went down the wrong pipe. It went down the wrong pipe, and she coughed more, and she coughed even more, and then she lifted her arms up over her head, I guess to help whatever was stuck in her windpipe go down, and then she coughed even more and really just started coughing a lot, and she stood up and she started choking, and I freaked out. I didn't know what to do, so I went to call 911, and then she fell to the ground, and that was it. That just freaked me out. I had never seen anything like that before. I saw a person die in front of me. But I dealt with it. The emergency people arrived, and they took her away. They took her away in the ambulance. And yes, I was very sad about this, and I am still very sad about this, because this is a friend I miss. But I'm able to handle it. Now, if I get the shock treatment, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to freak out? Am I going to go and climb up in a tree and swing around like a monkey because I can't handle this? Am I going to crawl up into a ball and not ever leave my room again? I just don't know. I just don't know. So but this is something to think about, because I know that there are medications to control your emotions also, which is what this doctor was speaking with me about, that he could put me on medications to control my emotions, but I've never ever taken any emotional controlling medications, and I don't know if that's something I want to start doing. So these are things to think about. This week I did one of my friends brought over a DVD for me to watch called The Hostel. And it's a very, very scary movie. I don't do well with scary movies at all. So I started watching it. It was okay at the beginning, you know, they all set up their plot and everything. It was fine and I was enjoying it. Then it got into the really scary parts, the murder and the murderers and the killing and the torturing, and I just couldn't handle it. I mean, that movie just scared me very, very, very much. I had to turn it off. I had to take it back to my friend. I cannot watch scary movies. They scare me too much. And if I have this shock treatment, I don't know what I would do if I were to watch a scary movie. Who knows, I might enjoy it. I might find it to be a comedy for all I know, and I might start laughing at blood and guts, you know. So it's, I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of decisions to be made. And I'm not sure exactly which route I'm going to take. Although, I know I need to take a route because I can't live with this crazy that's here inside of me. You know, I mean, it's tough. I had an unfortunate experience this week, which actually has turned out to be a good experience for me because I now have a new friend. I sent away mail order for a CD that I've been wanting. And a few days later I got the package in the mail, but it wasn't the CD that I ordered. Instead, I got this thing in the mail, a little Mondo. And I was pretty upset by it. I mean, I paid for a CD, but instead I got this little thing here, Mondo. And I was bitter about it. Mondo sat there on my countertop for a few days, made a few dirty faces at him, and I mean, I was going to send him back, got my money back, but then something happened and I just looked at his eye and something told me, friend. Mondo has been here for me for the last few days and has comforted me. I have a friend here who understands where I'm at and what I'm going through. I feel that now with Mondo, my friend, that I am going to be able to make it through this crazy. I mean, things happen for a reason. I mean, Mondo showed up in my life because I needed him. I need Mondo. I mean, Mondo was supposed to be a CD, but Mondo is a friend. That's where I'm at right now, friends. I am here trying to make the toughest decision I have ever had to make in my life. Okay, and I thank you for being here and for listening and for your support. And I will be here next week with another update for you. Thank you, friends.